Hello everyone, welcome to my General Hospital official channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before we begin, please hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. Tuesday, October 24, 2023. Lucy grudgingly signs over half of deception to Tracy today on General Hospital. Laura visits with Curtis, and TJ is worried by Mason. Lucy meets with Scott at the Metro Court to sign the official documentation transferring 51% of deception to Tracy. Laura interrupts them because she has to speak with Scott. She draws him away and inquires as to what motivated him to assist Cyrus. Scott claims he did not break Cyrus out, and he made it clear to him that he is not on retainer for him, and that this was a one-time arrangement. She inquires whether he truly believes Cyrus deserves to be released. Scott is aware that Lee, like Cyrus, would be disappointed in him for defending her, but this was a high-profile case, and he needs to keep his practice going. She asks him again if he believes Cyrus deserves to be released. Scott claims he appeared to be a different person at the hearing, but he also saw him previously, and he appeared to be in good condition. Laura receives a text message and is forced to flee. Scott returns to Lucy, who has yet to sign the papers. Later, he discovers Lucy has vanished, and she has taken his pen. Martin discovers Michael listening to the recording of him revealing Nina had him call the SEC in the Aurora office. He believes it is time to tell his father about the type of lady he married, but Martin advises him to think about it first. Martin cautions Nina that she would interpret this as him destroying her life, but Michael is unconcerned because Nina wrecked his mother's life. Martin claims that he always conducts research on his customers, and considering what Nina is capable of, including causing Ava's labor in order to kidnap her child, Michael should think about that if he's going to take away everything that matters to her. Michael believes Martin is only concerned about what she will do to him. Martin adds that he should be concerned as well, because she has the power and influence to ruin his life and the lives of others he loves about. Martin walks away, leaving Michael to ponder. Nina shows up at Sonny's workplace with some of their framed wedding photos, including some of the kids, which she intends to duplicate for Carly, Monocle, and Willow. The conversation shifts to Carly and Drew, the latter of whom has returned to Pentonville. Nina is hopeful that Carly will be able to free him. Nina has stuff to do, so she goes. Michael pays a visit to his father and overhears him on the phone telling Sal how delighted he is. Sonny is relieved to see Michael after not seeing him since the wedding. Michael claims that he needs to speak with him about something. Sonny shows Michael the images Nina brought with her, including those of Donna for Carly and Willow and Wiley for him. Sonny gushes about Nina changing his life, which is nothing against Carly, who is content with Drew and hopes to get out of that hellhole soon. Michael claims that is why he came to see him. Sonny interjects, saying Nina asked Carly to get Drew out of Pentonville, and perhaps she can use her magazine to help. Sonny considers calling her, but Michael tells him not to. Michael claims that they recently married and do not want to bother Nina with this. Sonny understands he's correct and explains that he wants his marriage to survive as long as his and Willow's. Michael resolves to return to work. Before he leaves, Sonny inquires as to why he stopped by. Michael promises his father that he will be able to work things out on his own. They embrace after Sonny says he can come to him with anything. Michael walks out and calls Nina's office, but she is not there. He learns she'll be back soon and promises to chat with her when he sees her. Martin returns to the Metro Court and runs into Scott. He inquires if he has seen Lucy, but Scott simply complains that she stole his pen and walks out. Nina arrives soon after, upset, and asks Martin what he's done. He expresses regret for disappointing her and expresses hope that she will forgive him. She claims it's not the end of the world. She only requested that he file those contracts with an advertising by the end of business yesterday. He understands she has no idea what he's done and remains silent. Austin drags Cyrus into a cupboard and holds a blade to his throat. Austin complains that despite doing all he asked, Cyrus still attempted to murder Eva. Cyrus is impressed, but says Austin has had his moment, and now he'll let go and find a way to get him in to see Mason. T checks on Mason and informs him that he should be well following his operation and will be back in jail shortly. Mason, who is cuffed to the bed, informs TJ that he's gotten out of tougher situations previously and will do so again this time. TJ walks away, but he looked troubled. Austin takes Cyrus to visit Mason, and Cyrus claims Austin was merely unhappy with him because he thought Austin had ordered Mason to kill Ava. He claims he gave Austin his word that Ava would be returned safely, and he is not one to break his word. He instructs Mason to inform his cousin about what he said to him the night he was with Ava. Mason says that he was told to bring Ava home. Cyrus claims Mason disobeyed him, which Mason admits. Cyrus isn't pleased, but at least Ava is safe at home. Cyrus promises Mason that the anguish he felt when he was shot will pale in comparison to the pain he will feel on his long road to death if he betrays him again. Cyrus yells at Mason to declare he understands, and Mason does. Cyrus hits him on the back of the head and shouts, "Godspeed." Cyrus asks Austin if they understand each other, and Austin responds that they do. Austin walks out. Curtis was surprised to see Portia arrive home so early and inquires as to what transpired. She insists that nothing happened. Curtis claims he was browsing through Trina's images of her and Spencer in New York. When Portia requests to view them, he obliges. Curtis was surprised when she noticed they were having a nice time. Portia understands she can't tell Trina who she can and cannot see or do. She receives a text and must return to work. Portia walks out and greets Laura at the door, who has come to visit Curtis. Laura informs us that her brother has been released from prison. Portia is aware, and she asks Laura not to tell Curtis just now. She tells Laura that Curtis will be delighted to see her and walks out. Laura pays a visit to Curtis, who is pleased she came to see him. She apologizes for her absence, but he knows she was searching for her kid. She assures him that Mac and Jordan are searching for the person who shot him, which isn't much comfort to him. Curtis is just concerned about the future and making the most of his existence. Laura says she wanted to contact him, but didn't believe she could communicate how much he means to her over the phone. He is aware that they have gone through a lot, and she claims that they have an unbreakable bond. Back at the hospital, Portia encounters TJ, who appears to be upset by something. Mason, TJ claims there is a patient, and there is something about him. TJ dismisses it, saying he probably just reminds him of another creep he's met. Cyrus later sneaks out past Portia. Yuri, who now works for the Quartermaines, gets Lois some cookies and other little nibbles at her request inside the Quartermaine mansion. Brooke Lynn assumed her mother was full from lunch, but Lois claims they are for Chase. She asked him over because they were discussing Brooke Lynn's plans for Blaze. Brooke Lynn knows better, and she accuses her mother of having Chase over to persuade her to reconsider Tracy's offer. Brooke Lynn swears she'll put her in the same box as Tracy and vows never to speak to her again if she brings it up. Yuri then introduces Chase. Lois informs Chase that she has requested him to assist Brooke Lynn with her song for Blaze, and she asks if he would mind singing her new song while Brooke Lynn plays the piano. Chase has stated that he will always sing whatever Brooke Lynn writes. Lois looks on as Chase sings and Brooke Lynn plays. Lois says it was amazing when Chase ended and wishes she could have heard him and Blaze sing together. Lucy appears with the contracts and inquires about the location of the evil witch. Tracy, according to Brooke Lynn, left town for New York. Lucy shouts, "Of course she did," and exclaims that Brooke Lynn is just as much to blame as Tracy. Chase tries to defend Brooke Lynn, but Lucy believes she has every right to be upset. Lucy had hoped Tracy would be the one to reap the benefits of her vengeance. She signs a contract, tosses it at Brooke Lynn, and hopes for the best. Lucy then storms out the door. Lois takes up the signed contracts and hands them to Brooke Lynn. So what do you guys think about this update? Let me know in the comments below. And if you like my videos, please press like and subscribe for more. I'll see you guys next time.